Aaron here from Honda Pilot Overland. Thank you so much for tuning in and for showing support for the channel. I've really seen it in the metrics for this channel, and it's really encouraged me to try to invest more into it. So thank you so much. Today we're gonna now make some announcements. We've got 2 upcoming trips that I'm excited to share with you, and we've got some modifications I'm making to the Pilot that I'm pretty stoked about. So the first thing with the trips, we're going to Naples, Florida. We're gonna go explore the Everglades. There's a bunch of dirt roads there. We've done it before. Last time I was there, we saw alligators. I actually ended up catching a python, and we're really excited. There's just miles of dirt roads, and it's just another world compared to South Carolina here. And I can't wait to take the boys and go on some adventures, so stay tuned for that video. The other trip we're going on coming up soon is a trip to Uwharrie National Park. It has some 4x4 trails, and it's in the mountains, so it's going to have rocks, it's going to have lots of hills, it's going to have a lot of things that I'm not as used to driving here in the low country of South Carolina. But I'm really happy and excited for the opportunity. I'm heading out there with my buddy Michael and his Xterra, and we're going to go wheeling and see what we can find. Hopefully we don't find too much adventure, if you know what I mean. But I am preparing for the trip. I'm adding a temperature sensor gauge for the transmission fluid into the Pilot. I'm going to be doing an install video of that coming up shortly. And I'm also adding some new tires to the kit, and I'm super stoked. They are Geolander Mud Trains G003s in 235, 85, 16. They are going to add quite a bit of height to the Pilot. And as you can see here, my old tires are due for replacement. We've had them for about 4 years now, and the tread is well worn. I'm pretty sure that's why I got stuck, in that other video, but we'll have to see when I go back there with these bad boys. Plenty of tread here. My first mud train I've ever actually had on a vehicle. Supposedly, they're the quietest mud train on the market. That's what Geolander or Yokohama, that's what they advertise it as, and we will see. So it is your support that allows me to throw these mud trains on there. You guys are definitely helping pay for the gas, so thank you so much for that. I'm also going to work on the aesthetics of the Pilot here. I figure the cooler I make my Pilot, the less the haters will have to say, because maybe they'll think, oh, that Pilot's actually kind of cool. So I'm going to work on polishing up the headlights here. I've polished them a couple of times, but they're definitely yellow again and not real clear. I'm probably not going to do it before this trip, but I definitely want to work on the clear coat here. Thankfully, it's only the bumper cover that has clear coat issues, so that should be pretty easy to get color matched and painted up. I'm working on fabricating a hitch receiver for the front. That probably won't be done before the trip to Uwharrie, but I'm super excited about that. The possibility of having a winch on the front or a good recovery point on the front is awesome. So I'm going to work on, let's see, what other aesthetics? I want to fix the roof on the inside so that it's not sagging. I want to paint the roof rack, and I want to paint the lights. I've got black paint peeling off my pod lights up here. Maybe I'll just, instead of painting those, replace those with a light bar. I've been thinking that would look pretty cool for quite a while. We're also working on some new merchandise for our Patreon page. I really want to get an awesome decal to put on our vehicles. I want to make a shirt and a hat, and I think the logo that I'm going for my channel is It's a Honda. When I was off-roading with the Xterra for the first time, we were out there with a bunch of dirt bikers, and they saw my Pilot go through the mud puddle or the water hole, and at first they didn't think I was going to make it, but then I made it through, and the first thing they said was, well, it's a Honda. And after that, it really didn't surprise them at all. They watched me go over all kinds of obstacles, and yeah, they came to the conclusion it's a Honda. So our t-shirts are going to say that on it, and so stay tuned for that. We'll do an announcement on that. Thanks again for your support and for your comments. I really appreciate any advice you guys give. If you have any video suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Let me know. If you have any ideas for merchandise that you'd like to see, that'd be awesome. I'm all ears. Yeah, thank you for continued support. The channel's growing, and I hope to put up some more awesome content, get better at what I'm doing, and we can grow the community of lifted Hondas together and Honda pilots, because it's actually a pretty small subset right now, but based on the performance I get out of my pilot, I'm pretty sure we can grow that subsection of the lifted Honda group. So I'll catch you next time. What do you think about those wheels, Eli? Those tires? You think they're gonna
Great.
get us out of the mud hole?
Yeah, but this one's out too.